name is Jonas Patterson. I'm from Oahu, and we have the NYE Carnival today. Okay, I'll go talk to people. Excuse me, what is your name?
Meredith Table.
And how do you like today?
It's fun.
Fun. What's your favorite animal cookie?
A giraffe.
Okay, thank you, thank you. Okay, what else? Okay, hold on. Okay. Okay, get local girl. Okay, what's your name?
Melody.
And how you doing, Melody?
Okay.
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 How do you like it so far?
Fun.
It's fun.
Fun.
Okay, thank you. Hello, my name is Jonas. I just want to ask you, how do you like today or this week so far?
Wait, what?
How do you like it so far?
It's good.
It's good?
Yeah.
Okay. Where are you from?
Illinois.
Illinois. And how big is your group?
About 20-something people.
How'd you guys come down?
Plane.
Plane. Okay. Thank you. Where are you from?
I'm from northern Michigan. Charlotte.
And what do you think the future of the church will be in the future?
Well, I feel real hopeful about it. I think people are going to catch on to the idea of including so many different ethnic groups, and I think it's real refreshing and exciting.
Okay, thank you.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Oh yeah.
Indiana.
Hi, I'm from Hawaii.
It's nice to meet you.
How do you like it so far?
It's wonderful. Great.
Did you come down with a big group?
I came down with 3 groups from my church, but about 60 of us from Indiana and Kentucky.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
What is your name?
Erin Starrett,
And what conference are you with?
Ohio.
How do you like it so far?
I think it's pretty good. I was at the last NYE, and I'm here now as an adult advisor. And it's interesting.
What is your community like where you live?
Where I live? Well, I'm not at home much because I'm a college student, so I'm at school most of the time, and I go to school in a very small town, so it's kind of boring.
Did you meet a lot of people?
Why?
Oh. Did you meet a lot of people
At school?
at this event?
Oh, at this event? I haven't really that often. So I've been doing workshops, so.
What workshop are you teaching?
The wealth, power, influence, and BMWs.
Oh, I'm doing a workshop too. Spirit of Fire. Spirit of Fire about Hawaiian sovereignty.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I love everything that your conference has done at this event. What are we singing? I don't know.
Oh no, you're interview. Okay, all you guys. Okay, hi, my name is Jonas. I'm from Hawaii. And how do you guys, what do you think the future of the church will be?
I think it'll be like really good because I think we're the future and the youth are the future and we rock.
Good answer.
That's good answer.
Right now, the youth will be very strong and close together and work together.
What conference are you guys from?
Penn Central.
Hey guys, what are you guys doing in your clowns?
We have hugs and kisses.
You guys are giving hugs and kisses.
Yeah, like our conferences, but yeah, from Hershey, you know.
Yeah, the cigar.
Cigars?
Yeah. Wait, what? Yes. We just put on a skit. That's why we're clowns
Yeah, that's
right
why
now.
we're here.
Can you do it again right here?
No.
Can you guys sing Old MacDonald?
Really?
Can you sing Old
You
MacDonald?
want to sing Old MacDonald? Ready? Okay. 2, 3. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on his farm he had a cow, E-I-E-I-O. Moo, moo, moo here and a moo, moo there, here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo, moo. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Crabs.
Yeah, thank you. Good job.
Back to you, Bob.
job. How's it going?
The stranded clown. You can hear me or what? Can you hear me?
40 minutes commercial free coming up. The Cranberries, the Smashing Pumpkins, Blues Traveler, and Alice in Chains all coming up. Tonight, you got to make sure you're bringing out some Manhattans for the 1996 Venus Swimwear and International Search Pageant.
And sprinkle Parmesan crunchies around the edge. And it goes great.
Very own Steve Armoni is going to be hosting the whole thing.
What is your name and where are you from? I'm from Fiji. Bula. Tufa, you live there? No. So that, put down your Fiji. Bye. Oh, wait, I have a question for you. What do you think the future of the church will be? Of what? The church. Okay, good answer. Good answer. Hi, my name is Jonas. I'm from Hawaii. Can I have your name and what conference you're from?
I'm Mark Mosley. I've been on the Montel Williams show many times. And I'm from the conference, Southeast Conference. And
How do you like it so far?
it's okay. I like it. This is really fun. And that's about it. Thank you.
All right.
Cut.
All right.
Want me to do this?
What?
It looks really good.
Moving up to the
Columbus, Ohio.
As Crystal had mentioned, my name is Justin Deegan. I'm from Bismarck, North Dakota, originally from the Fort Berthold Indian Reservation. And when Crystal had asked for my support and saying a few remarks, I jumped at the opportunity. I jumped at the opportunity because I'm here to support my brothers and sisters who are in need. And like she had mentioned, you can burn their churches, but you can't burn their spirit. Where one church is burned, it's as equally as important as the great number that are burned. And it is not important who I am or where I come from, but it is important why I am here and why we are all here.
Yeah.
We are here to help each other out, to stand together. And as young people, it is our turn to stand up on the stage, to stand up in our communities and take a stand. And with that in mind, we go against a lot of opposition against the community of what they think is normal. But it's going to be a rough stand, but you have us here today to help and support you. That networking, that we keep in contact with each other, that keeps us strong, that keeps us bonded with the Creator of God, and the rest of us, our Christian brothers and sisters throughout these United States, is equally as important. So when you feel alone and you have fear in your heart, you can do what my grandfather had said. His name was Sitting Bull. And he said that when you have fear in your heart, go to the top of the highest mountain and take a look around you. And you will see all that God has created. And your fear will go away. Because your fear is so small in comparison and contrast to the rest of creation.
Oh, bring it one out.
And with that in mind, you can mentally place yourself on the top of that sacred butte, on the top of that sacred mountain. And you can have that connection. It is what you
to your communities and your churches and let them know that the National Youth Event in 1996, you stood for something and you realized that you can make a difference. Right now I'm going to call on our brother Edwin Ayala of United Church of Christ, another leader of the church, to come and say a few words to us. Let's welcome Brother Ayala.
On behalf of the Hispanic community, the Latino community in the United Church of Christ, we want to stand here and say we are against this act of evil, church burning. And I don't know, we're all aware that in Scripture it says that it is through fire. It is fire that will tell us where the goal is, right? The real thing is proven by fire. This act will prove who stands for justice. And we all know that being part of the United Church of Christ is to stand for justice. And at this moment, we're all together. And being a multiracial, multicultural church is to stand for justice. And the needs and the conflicts and the problems of one are the needs and the conflicts of the other. That means to be a multiracial, multicultural church. And the hurt of one is the hurt of another. But I want to do something. This is the National Youth Event, and I feel young, but I'm not that young. So I want to invite a young Latino, a person that I have met recently, and I want to give the microphone to a young youth Latino who really believes in justice and is here, and I want to give the mic to my good friend Arturo. Come on, you do it, you do it.
I just want to ask everybody one question, and I want the response to be something to show me about how we're united. Are we united? I think that's the basic question. I mean, you remember the situation when you go to school and you have that bully that pushes you, and he pushes you, and he pushes you, but you get to that one day when you say enough is enough. And I think sometimes you need a certain situation to turn your switch and make you that more powerful. And I love to see people of all different colors here together. And I want to know, are we united? I want you to know that there's strength in being united. I want you to know that being united, there's no task that we can't overcome. And I think that it is time now, the time has come now for us to be united. I think that people of lighter skin, people of darker skin, it is now the time to stand together in one. And as I always look up in the Coliseum and see the O, the N, and the E, that is very powerful. That is very powerful because regardless of what and how much pigment we all have a nose and we all have lungs and we all eat and we're all one human race. And that's the most important thing. I think a lot of times we spend so much of our energy and so much of our time investing in categories and how old the person is or what is his affiliation with this or that and the other, and we fail to see the important, the most beautiful thing, which is that we're all human on this one earth. And we all have allocated time, and we need to spend that a lot more positively to make our race a lot better than it is. A whole lot better than it is. So I'm going to ask you one more time, and I want everyone to reflect. I want them to reflect on your soul. Are we united? Are we united? And I want to end out with this one last thing, and it's a chant that my pastor and I came up with as we were talking the other day, and it goes, the time has come to unite as one. 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 I'd like to sit down now and to let the rest of the speakers talk, but the most important thing is this. We can talk all we want, and we can know our ideals and know that they're right. But if we don't act upon them, and if we don't make action of what we feel and what is right, then it's worth nothing. And so we must not only talk and sit up here and get happy about it, we must go into each of our homes and states and put action to our words, and that's the important part. Thank you very much.
The Confederate flags that are being flown over the state capitol building. This is a letter signed to the participants at the 1996 United Church of Christ National Youth Event. It is not always easy to live a life faithful to the good news of the gospel, and God's life is our lives. The Bible calls us to a ministry of justice and peace, based in territory, so that a minority of the white population can continue to live affluent lives through the labor of other people. They abused and separated from their family members by selling them farther south as slavery expanded into the land from which Native Americans have been forcibly removed, Kansas and Oklahoma. We ask that each of us pray about the church burnings and thoughtfully decide what we can do in response to these acts of violence. Across our nation's tensions and divisions seem to be rising, and fear not only tempts us but sometimes controls us. Let us pray that the Spirit of God will break down the walls that separate, and that each of us will take some actions that help bring an end to the cycle of violence and hatred that so easily makes its destructive presence known in this world. We believe God has called us to raise these concerns at this gathering, so we can join together in prayer, civil dialogue, wise questions, and hopefully faithful responses to these issues. In the word of the Jesuit priest, John Brennan, to believe in God is not just to love life, but to work so that there is life. As we are, one in the Spirit, sharing many gifts, may we join together to overcome the forces of death with the spirit of true life. We present this letter confessing the name of God, our Creator, the Christ and Redeemer, and the Holy Spirit as she sustains us. In peace, the Kansas, Oklahoma Youth in Action Conference.
Letter that has come from the Youth in Action Council. It speaks to the issues that we're talking about today. You also need to know that since the burning of the churches has come to light, that people have been doing things about it. People have responded in the way that responsible Christians all over the country should respond. Right now, I'd like to call on one of those persons to share with you some of the things that have been happening in their locale. I'd like to call Reverend Phil Campbell from Denver, Colorado.
Well, I'm from Colorado now, but I grew up in Oklahoma, and in Oklahoma, like in South Carolina, we say, hey. If you were to call the Park Hill Church in Denver, where I have the privilege to serve, you would hear that the Park Hill Church in Denver, the Park Hill United Church of Christ, is a multiracial, open and affirming congregation of the United Church of Christ. I want to share two things with you this afternoon about what our stake in the issues are. And the first is to ask you to consider why churches are being burned. Now, the simple answer is churches are being burned because there is hatred in the hearts of some individuals who act out in violently despicable ways. But there's another reason, sisters and brothers, and that is because they believe they can get away with it because good people won't do anything about it. And it's time to say, it's not good enough to say, we're investigating it. We need to address the issues. We need to be a part of the creation and transformation of a society that says no, that says there is another way. And if not us, who? If not now, when?
And you, as I said before, we know that many of you have done things, you have taken act. Lillian Valentino de Rico. Give her a warm welcome.
I think it's great that although some of us are not African American, that we are on this podium today supporting and standing for our brothers and sisters whose churches are burning. I think that it's also important to remember that in Christ and in God, if one of our brothers and sisters are not free, we are not free. And I think that the African community in the South is not free. And I think it's up to all of us to band together to make sure that they do become free. And you might be asking, well, what can you do? Well, you can do something, and that is prayer. Every Sunday in your churches as youth, you can ask your pastors to raise up this issue in prayer. And if they don't, in times of joys and concern, it's our responsibility to stand up and raise it as a concern. Because if we're not all free, it is not right and it is not just. And with God on our side, no one can be against us.
If you want a copy of this letter, and I suggest that you get it, you can get it at their table. Right now I'm going to call on a young man from the South Central Atlantic Conference in Virginia. Central Conference, I'm sorry. Stephen Brown. You want to come forward and speak out? Come on, Steve.
Hey, how y'all doing out there? Yeah? I'm not used to speaking up big crowds, but I'm from the Central Atlantic Conference. And turn the mic. Thank you. That'll work. I'd just like to say this has been great. The whole Central Atlantic Conference has been having fun. We love your hospitality.
The killing of black men, black mother's son, is as important as the killing of white men. White mother's sons, join me, for we who believe in freedom cannot rest. For we who believe in freedom cannot rest until it comes. That which can but shed some light on as they carry us through the gale. For we who believe in freedom.
As a group, we can also join our hands together and build. We can rebuild. The United Church Board for Homeland Ministries, in cooperation with the United Church Board for World Ministries and our counterparts in the Disciples of Christ, have covenanted with the National Council of Churches and Habitat for Humanity to be a lead agency in rebuilding one of the congregations that has been
And here we have a what's your name?
Kenya Spigner.
Kenya Spigner, and how do you think the event turned out today?
I think it turned out really nice. You know, I've never been to anything like this before. I'm not a regular UCC member, but I work at the national offices in Cleveland. And you know, it turned out really nice. It wasn't at all like I expected.
So on the same subject, how do you think the event is going so far? How do you think that the whole turnout is?
I think it's great. I mean, I've never seen this many people together in one group, you know, being this unified and everything. I think it's really cool. And, you know, just like I've never met anybody from Hawaii, and I've never really met anybody from Maine, so, you know, this is pretty cool.
Okay, thank you for your time.
No problem.
Where are we? Cut. Okay. We're back live here at the Coliseum, and we're gonna interview more delegates. Okay, let's go on to them. Okay, hi, what's your name?
I'm Rachel Hill. I'm Shayla Marcy.
And where do you live?
In Cleveland, Ohio. Cleveland, Ohio.
And what church do you go to?
Eastview United Church of Christ. Church Street Ministries.
So, how do you think the carnival went this afternoon?
Oh, the carnival was great, and I loved getting all the like free pamphlets and information and all that other stuff. I like just everything about it, the Hawaii and everything. I put mine in my bag. I didn't wear it today, but I love that kiss. Oh God, that was great. That was the bomb.
So, how do you feel? Are all your expectations coming out in this NYE event so far?
Yeah, I expected to have fun, and I am. I expect to have fun. I'm having a lot of fun.
Okay. And so, when you say Hawaii, when you think about Hawaii, what's your first thoughts? I mean, you think canoes and hula dancers, or like what do you think?
How nice the weather is compared to Cleveland's weather. That's like the first thing I think about. Like all the beautiful people and stuff like that. I think about the weather and the hot guys down there.
Oh, is that from? Oh, okay. We're gonna ask you one final question. A very serious question. What seems to be your favorite ice cream flavor?
Pardon me?
Your favorite ice cream flavor?
Vanilla. Yeah. Chocolate.
Vanilla and chocolate. Very two fine ice creams. Okay, thank you for your time, and we'll see you later. I'm in USC. I'm Thad Estrada, your co-host here, and we have another delegate by the name of
Jeffrey Deckenbach.
Where are you from?
I'm from Frederick, Maryland.
And what church do you go to?
Evangelical Reformed United Church of Christ.
Well, it's a long title, huh? So how do you think about the turnout here at the NYE so far?
Actually, I thought it was very good. It's been amazing to me just how many people have come from all over the country. So I think it's been great.
Have you met a lot of people already?
Yes, I've been trying to meet a lot of people, really. I try and sit with different people every time I go to eat or go to worship.
How was the carnival this afternoon? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I won something in blackjack, and just overall had a good time meeting new people and like running around. Got LA from it.
Before this NYE event, were you nervous or excited, or did you have any expectations?
Just to meet new people and to sort of have a good time, because I've been to a lot of different youth stuff before.
And one final question here. What do you think is the best song of the 90s?
Some of my friends.
with transition music in between. So please do not leave until all groups are finished.
Hey, hopefully,
traditional Hawaiians believed in many Hawaiian gods and goddesses who protect, provide, and care for the Hawaiian people. Through history, we know that when the missionaries came to Hawaii, they brought the Christian faith and taught it to the Hawaiian people. In this chant, done by Maile Kalilikani, she has asked the Hawaiian goddess Pele, who is the goddess of fire, to protect all who are gathered here. Today we remember the missionary influenced practices and know that we are all children of God, the true creator who protects, provides, and cares for his people.
The Pacific Islander Asian American Ministries, also known as PAM, is made up of many different ethnic backgrounds. Some groups you may find in PAM are from Taiwan, Samoa, Japan, Kershai, China, Philippines, Hawaii, and many other ethnic groups. PAM advocates issues and concerns and celebrates the uniqueness of each culture as they are an integral part of the United Church of Christ family.
PAM churches may be found in many places in our UCC family. There are PAM churches in Salt Lake City, Utah, Chicago, Illinois, Orange County, California, and other states such as Florida, Hawaii, Massachusetts, North Dakota, and Colorado. Counting the Pacific Island PAM churches is difficult because new ones are formed all the time. You may be part of a PAM yourself just for the mere fact that a Filipino or a Samoan is a member of your church.
PAM holds a biennial meeting of delegates. This year, PAM is meeting in San Diego with the Disciples of Christ, Christian churches equivalent to PAM. There, they are not only sharing concerns, issues, and goals, but sharing their common faith in God. During the rest of the year, a PAM executive committee gets to do the work. It includes 4 officers, 10 regional representatives, and 2 youth young adult representatives.
My name is Ken Tokumoto. I am a member of Nu'uanu Congregational Church in Hawaii. My ethnic background is Japanese and Chinese. PAM is active in economical, national, regional, and on local church levels. My church is a PAM church and has helped in PAM through hosting educational workshop programs as well as people.
My name is James Franks. I attend First United Protestant Church in Hilo, Hawaii. My church is a PAM church because our membership is of Caucasian, Filipino, Chinese, Hawaiian, and Micronesian. PAM has given me many opportunities to learn and to meet other different cultures. I've learned about the Micronesian culture and how they celebrate God's love, and I've also shared something with them about my culture.
My name is Jeremy Agawa, and I also attend First United Protestant Church in Hilo. I'm of Filipino ancestry. Tonight, we'd like to share with you a little something about some of the cultures in PAM. We could share with you all of it, but you'd be sitting in those chairs for days. So without further ado, let's begin.
Bengan, peace. My name is Nick Lin. I was born in Toronto, Canada, but my parents are from Taiwan, and so to some extent I consider myself Taiwanese as well as Canadian. I would like to tell you a bit about Taiwan and share with you part of what it means to me to be Taiwanese. Many people consider Taiwan a part of China. However, in spite of the similarities of language and culture, Taiwan is for all intents and purposes an independent country. It is economically, politically, and historically distinct from the People's Republic of China. As a newly emerging democracy, the people of Taiwan are at a crossroads. It is their choice whether they wish to become a part of China or work towards officially recognized independence. By calling myself Taiwanese and not Chinese, I choose to show solidarity with the pro-independence movement. It's a political statement, and as such, it comes with a challenge to put my beliefs into action.
Mabuhay! Ako po si Alexis Punsalan Gamboa, nanggaling sa isla ng Panay sa bansang Pilipinas. I'm Alexis Gamboa and I came from the island of Panay in the Philippines. The Philippines is an archipelago of 7,107 islands, of which only 2,000 are inhabited. The country is divided into 3 main land areas. The northern main island is Luzon. On this island is the city of Manila, the country's capital. The middle islands are clustered into the Visayas. In this area is the second major city, Cebu, and the island cultures where travel by boat is as natural as by roads. The southern island is Mindanao, the area of the greatest concentration of indigenous people. Saying po or opo, that's O-P-O, to somebody older than you is one of the Filipino values. Po indicates respect. It can also mean yes sir or yes madam. Older people would be delighted to hear this word from young people because if you answer them with this word, they have the impression that you come from a good family.
Kapayapaan, peace. Magandang gabi sa inyong lahat, lalo na sa aking mga kababayan. Good evening, everybody. I'm Rachel Gail Abad from the island of Palawan, Philippines. Our country's people, numbering today about 63 million, are a mosaic of cultures and cultural combinations. This comes from the fact that much of its culture has been touched and influenced by 5 periods of foreign domination. Other portions of culture have remained indigenous, as they have successfully fought off all efforts toward foreign domination. One of the great values that is still kept and practiced all over the country is utang na loob. It speaks of how Filipino people value good things done by one person to the other. It will be kept in the heart and memory of the person who received the favor. Doing a favor or extending help in a person in need creates utang na loob and opens a close relationship between the two parties and their families. And it is expected and everyone is willing to help each other anytime for the rest of their lives.
Aloha! At this time, we'd like to share with you something from the Hawaiian culture. And we would like you to join us. We're going to teach you 1/3 of a hula. Okay? This third of the hula, you will have to stay seated so you can see what's going on. This 1/3 of the hula is everything above your waist, so none below, sorry. The hula tells a story. You tell the story with your hands and with your face. And we're going to sing this song. It's called Hawaiian Lullaby. And just follow along. We have some of our hula dancers up there, so those of you up there who can't see this far down, they can help you out. And just mirror us. And if you can follow the words along, that's fine. Hawaiian or Filipino or even in Spanish and in French, but we're going to teach only English, and it goes, glory, glory, Lord, we give you glory, Lord. Glory, glory, Lord, you are the mighty God. So sing along with us. You can stand up, you can move around. Here we go. Glory, glory, Lord. We give you glory, Lord. Glory, glory, Lord. You are the mighty God. Oh, you are the mighty God. Glory, glory, Lord. We give you glory, Lord. Glory, glory, Lord. You are the mighty God. Oh, you are the mighty God. We have glory, glory, Lord. We give you glory, Lord. Glory, glory, Lord. You are the mighty God. Oh, you are the mighty God. Glory, glory, Lord. We give you glory, Lord. Glory, glory, Lord.
In this multicultural educational event, we have a limited amount of time to tell you who we are as Latinos and Latinas.
You will learn that we are diverse, different within ourselves, and alike in many ways.
Yes, that's right. As Latinas, Latinos, Hispanics, we're very diverse. We are one ethnic group made up of different cultural and racial groups. Some of us are white, representing our Spanish heritage in Europe. Some of us are brown, like me, representing our Indian heritage. And some of us are even darker and sweeter, representing our African heritage. And we are proud of all of it.
Some of us come from Puerto Rico and the Caribbean.
Others come from the U.S. or from Mexico, Central America, etc.
Although we are diverse, there is one thing that unites us, and that is our language, Spanish, which we are very proud of. In our
Some of them are immigration and political prisoners,
church development and lay empowerment,
work and ministry with migrant workers, issues of the border, poverty, and youth.
So you might ask yourself, well, what keeps you united? What gives you hope? Esperanza, which is a very important word for our people. What gives us esperanza?
Rosaina,
Our faith, our faith. David,
Our family.
Nani,
Our church, our UCC church.
Eleni,
Jesucristo. Hector,
The Holy Spirit,
Arturo,
our culture and our music.
yes, our culture. Let's get a flavor of just one expression of our culture. Puerto Rico.
De esos de la clandestina, de los que tienen mil chicas, a su alrededor. No tenía ningún vicio, tampoco de hipocresía, pero ahí en su gran corazón no existía el Señor. Vendía, se sentía muy triste, preocupado por su vida y corazón. Nadie te conoce.
inspiration. He's carrying that on forward today in 1996. Arturo, share your vision.
It's a little piece of prose that I wrote, and I called it, "The Time Has Finally Come." Hello, I come to you, a proud Puerto Rican. My identity has inherited the spirit of America the free, and I now call to you, for the time has now come to unite as one. I come to you, a young man, a survivor of the inner city jungles, where our rhythm spirit tumbles through hustles and tussles, and still I call to you, for the time has come to unite as one. I come to you as a member of our new generation, strong, a Latino, and I still call to you, for our time has come to unite as one. I come to you as a piece of our future, a segment of what will be, a child of God, and still I call to you, for the time has come to unite as one. I come to you, the essence of multiculturalism, and say, hold grudges no more, for the time has come to unite as one. I am Puerto Rican proud, Mexican proud, Dominican Republican proud, Cuban proud, Colombian proud. I am Incas, I am the Mayans, I am the Taínos. And I still call to you, crying, thirsty, for the time has come. Yes, the time has come to unite as one. Today we stand in a lake of many colors. We range from high yellow to purple black to red to dark brown to tan light brown. But overall, we're all humans, feeling the universal emotions of happiness and sadness. I, Latino Puerto Rican, call to all of you, for the time has come to right now in true spirit unite as one. I come to you proud of my fathers, proud of my mothers, proud of my sisters, brothers, cousins, and friends, saying out loud with adamant emotion, the time has now come. The time has come. And we must, in the midst of evil, unite as one to reveal God's everlasting strength. We must stop looking at each other with judgment, start to smile at each other, start to say, hey, how you doing? It's all okay. We must begin to show the symptoms of true love, God's love. And so I call to you, for the time has now come to unite as one. I am Latino. You are African American, Japanese, Chinese, Hawaiian, Italian, Greek, Irish, you are Jamaican, French, Australian, and even African. You are, yes, you are human. Not completely knowing you, I say, I love you in the Lord. And I now call to you, for the time has come for us all to unite as one. Thank you. Stay no longer weak divided, but strong united.
Solomon from the Philippines. And I would like to say, Mabuhay! Yes, my task this evening is to talk about our project, the Project Oikos. Now, Project Oikos is a cross-cultural and ecumenical leadership formation program shared ecumenically by 5 churches. We have the Evangelical Church of the Union in Germany, the United Church of Christ in the Philippines, the United Church of Christ USA, the United Church of Canada, and the Christian Church Disciples of Christ. Now, the project seeks to provide an opportunity for the participating churches to develop a new generation of ecumenically sensitive and globally minded church leaders through living and learning in common witness. The name Oikos, I'm going to change my voice, which is a Greek New Testament word which means household, affirms living together harmoniously and is a symbol, or rather a symbol, of what the new community of Christ seeks to be. Project Oikos calls the 16 participants into community, 4 of whom are coming from the United States, and 4 coming from Germany, 4 coming from Canada, and 4 coming from the Philippines. All of us, the 16 of us, will be traveling for 9 months all over the world. 2 months here in the United States, 2 months in Canada, 3 months in the Philippines, and 2 months in Germany. Now, the 4 major themes of focus that Project Oikos is working on is with regards to the various societal justice issues our community is facing. And through all these issues, we are going to look into how does our churches respond to these challenges. And furthermore, we are also going to look whether the church youth has been involved or not. So the 4 themes are the church and the integrity of creation, the church and the economic and racial justice, the church in solidarity with women, and the church and models of mission. Now, what you have seen in here are young people just like you, who have dedicated their lives and who are working towards unity despite our differences. And all of this is for the sake of global justice. At this point of time, my Oikos family are going to introduce themselves. Thank you.
I'm from Eureka Christian Church, Disciples of Christ in Eureka, Illinois. And I'm also an associate member of First United Church of Christ in Northfield, Minnesota.
My name is Andre Bernard, and I'm from Nova Scotia, Canada, United Church of Canada.
My name is Nick Lynn from Toronto, Canada. I go to the Taiwanese United Church in Toronto.
There's really a lot of people here. I'm Brian Stanfield. I'm from Miami, Florida. I'm a member of Miami Lakes Congregational Church.
That's it. My name is Liz Manning, and I'm from Winnipeg, Canada. My name is Conrad Bachmann, and I'm from Germany.
My name is Anne Vlad, and I'm from Potsdam in Germany.
My name is Alexis Gamboa, and I came from the United Church of Christ in the Philippines.
My name is David Smith. I'm from First Congregational UCC in Sheboygan, Wisconsin. I'd like to send a shout out to the Filipino UCC from Chicago.
My name is Felix Lademann from the EKU in Germany.
Magandang gabi sa inyong lahat. Good evening. I'm Colonel Flanagan from the United Church of Christ in the Philippines, specifically from Mindanao.
all of you.
Hello together, I'm Daniel from Germany.
I'm Beth Kerr from Ontario, Canada, the United Church of Canada.
I'm Terry Ogawa from Charleston, South Carolina. I go to Secular Congregational Church there. And I just want all of you to know that this project is a vision for what the youth will be doing in this church. The UCC is changing. We're trying to bring youth more into the church. So if you have any suggestions, anything you want to say to us, please find us for the rest of this NYE. We'll be around. This is you. This is it. Find us.
We'd like to do something very special to us and recognize a person who has been very instrumental, not only in this youth event, but with youth throughout the United Church of Christ for a number of years. Would Mary Grant please come forward? Powerful. Well, this is a short person that it far-reaching outreaches her statue in her impact on young people. On behalf of not only the youth in the United Church, but all of the United Church of Christ, and particularly the youth from the United Black Christians and all the other ethnic caucuses that are represented here, for a person who has dedicated her life to the education of young people, being a former school teacher. After retiring from the school system due to medical problems, she dedicated her life to the youth and young adults of the United Church of Christ. Mary has done this out of really a request from the young people to help them to become involved in this great church and to make an impact. She has done that. And this youth event, which was a vision of hers some years ago, to be as inclusive as possible to all of the youth within this great church. So on behalf of all of us, the youth, the young adults, and those of us who are not so young, we'd like to present to her this award. Clifford John, President of United Black Christians, will make the presentation.
Ten years ago, I met a lady who was a dynamic combination of commitment to our young people, grace, style, and class, and commitment to the United Church of Christ. There is no more appropriate time than during this multicultural event as part of the National Youth Event to make this presentation to her, to lift her up for all that she has done. She has been an inspiration to many who have come before you and many who will come after you. And so it is my pleasure to be part of this presentation. And I would like to read the inscription, which says, "To Mary Grant, to acknowledge and honor your lifetime commitment to youth and the pursuit of justice throughout the community of Jesus Christ and all creation. Presented by the participants of the United Church of Christ National Youth Event, July 27th, 1996.
Thank you so much. This really caught me up by surprise. I do have a presentation to make later, so you'll hear from me a few minutes later. Thank you.
Title to work, but it is where we entered as a caucus, as a people, in this United Church of Christ. As you know, the United Church of Christ is celebrating the 150th anniversary of the American Missionary Association. We felt it only appropriate that the United Black Christians Youth and Young Adult Caucus present our rendition of our struggle, our conflict, our pride in who we are as a people as we celebrate the 150th anniversary of the American Missionary Association. We will be presenting a play. Please sit back and recognize us as amateurs doing a professional job. Thank you.
Young people experience conflict regularly. They get involved with the police. They get involved with the police. My son is missing. Is he here?
What's his name?
John Smith Albright.
He's here. Follow me. Oh, Mom, what you crying for?
I just hate to see you in here like this.
What's the difference? It really doesn't matter anyway. I mean, everything's so whacked up around here. You know, the drugs in the school, gangs on the corner, the jobs. You're sick and we can't even afford a doctor. I mean, everything just messed up around here. Look, Mama, don't cry. I know you've been working hard. And I don't mean to trouble you. So don't cry, all right?
Let me tell you, son. Life for me hasn't been a crystal stair. It's had tacks in it. It's had splinters. Boards torn up. Places with no carpet on the floor. Bare. But still, I've been climbing on. Reaching landings, turning corners. Going in the dark, where there would be no light. Still, I've been climbing. Son, don't you turn your back, son. Don't you turn your back. Don't you sit on those steps because you feel it's kind of hard. Don't fall, son. Don't fall. I'm still going. I'm still climbing. Life for me ain't been no crystal stairway.
Now, son, things are hard on young folks today. Everything has changed so much. But maybe you should know that it hasn't always been like this. And it doesn't have to stay like this. I remember my dad told me about something one day. It was about rivers.
something that he gave me hope. And maybe it will help you today. He said, I've known rivers. I've known rivers ancient as the world and older than the flow of human blood and human veins. My soul grows deep like the rivers. I bathed in the Euphrates when dawns were young. I built my hut near the Congo, and it lulled me to sleep. I looked upon the Nile and raised the pyramids above it. I heard the singing of the Mississippi when Abe Lincoln went down to New Orleans, and I've seen its muddy bosom turn all golden in the sunset. I've known rivers, ancient, dusty rivers. My soul grows deep like the rivers. The fact, son, that we can be like a river, life ever flowing, moving and flowing from one place to another, never static, never still. That offers me hope. We are a people who have a past. We are a people who have a beginning. And our end is not yet in sight.
Dad, nobody really likes us or really wants us here at all.
We did not just get here, and our ancestry and our history did not just begin here. We didn't ask to come here. We didn't come seeking freedom or relief. We were forced to come here from Africa. They don't have to like us. We like ourselves. While our people built the kingdoms of Mali, Songhai, and Ghana, we don't have to feel defeated by racism in this country. Think of our heritage. Think of this, son. Imhotep.
I am the father of medicine. I'm the author of multiple books and the first doctor to perform eye surgery.
Hannibal.
That great military general who led troops to conquer Spain and even declare war on Rome.
Perpetual.
I was another woman. My husband held a high government position. I was arrested for confessing to Christianity and refused to sacrifice to the Roman gods. I was later in the amphitheater.
Felicity.
I was a slave and companion to Perpetua. While 8 months pregnant, I was arrested with Perpetua. While in prison, I gave birth to a baby girl 3 days before she was to die. As I cried out in labor, the guard asked me how I would endure execution if I couldn't withstand labor pains. And I replied, "It is I who suffer now, but then Jesus will suffer for me."
Septimus Severus.
I was a military commander, a civic magistrate, and the Emperor of Rome from the year 193 to 211. I was multilingual and later developed many high skills in administrative skills.
Tertullian.
I was a legal professor and fluent in Greek and Latin. I studied Roman African history, and I was founder of the African Latinism. I wrote against Christians in the military, and I was known for my 37 writings called Christians Are Made, Not Born.
Ciprianus.
I'm a North African teacher. I gave part of my fortune to the poor. I devoted myself and time to biblical studies. I was ordained a Presbyterian, and in the year 248, I became Bishop of Carthage.
Origen.
I was born in Alexandria. I was a theologian. My father died a martyr in 203, and I created the hexagon.
St. Anthony.
I was called the matriarch of the monks. Born of rich parents, when I inherited their fortune, I gave it all away to the poor and lived on a mountain for 20 years. I was known for miracles, which caused many monks to join me.
Catherine. Pachomius.
I was a 3rd century Alexandrian theologian who was so brilliant that I confounded the philosophers of my day.
Pachomius.
I built the first monastery, somewhat of an architect. I designed a formal home with separate rooms to house 3 monks each, and a wall surrounding the entire structure. I was known as a skillful organizer. I developed rules for monastic life, which included what attire to wear, down to undergarments, what and when to eat, and what preceded the meals, when prayer was to occur, what exercises monks were to partake of.
You see, son, these are just some of those who shaped your history and your heritage. You, my son, are standing on their shoulders. You have many who salute you. Don't give up. Don't quit now. We are standing with you, and we won't allow you to forget your legacy.
During the long journey from Africa through the Middle Passage, we endured many difficulties. There were mutiny on the Amstead. We never lost our determination to be free.
The cook said he was going to kill us and eat us for dinner.
First they steal us from our homes, now they want to eat us?
They have guns. I was at my house fishing, and then they came to me with rifles and took me.
I was walking from my village to the next town when they came with the nets and wrapped me up. I was hunting, and they outnumbered me and took me. Well, now they have run out of food, and they want to eat us. They're cannibals.
We can't let them do it. They're inhumane.
They have guns. What can we do?
We must kill them before they kill us.
Yes, we must not just sit here and wait to die. Now, take this ship back to Africa. Yes, they wanted to be back in Africa, but the owners had other plans.
By day, we sail to Africa, but by night, we sail to America. Someone will see us, they'll board us. Then we can sell these slaves and get our money.
In the courthouse,
Your Honor, I'm attorney Robert Sherwin Baldwin of the Amistad Committee, and I represent these Africans. They were stolen from their home, their lives were disrupted, and their families have been separated. Now we ask that they be freed and allowed to return to their home. We will help them to get home. They are Africans and they must be allowed to return to their homes.
The case went to the Supreme Court, and John Quincy Adams argued the case in behalf of the Africans. He won the day, and they were set free and allowed to return home. But others were not so fortunate. We became slaves and worked to build the economy for our land.
2 years later, the Amistad Africans went home, but they were replaced by others. The abolitionists remained active in attempting to free other slaves. They built stations on an underground railroad, assisting slaves who escaped to find their freedom. Out of slavery came a strength to struggle, endure, and overcome.
Sometimes I feel like I'm almost gone. Sometimes I feel like I'm almost gone. A long way from home. A long way from home.
We wear the mask that grins and lies. It hides our cheeks and shades our eyes. This debt we pay to human guile. With torn and bleeding hearts we smile. And mouth with myriad subtleties. Why should the world be overwise? In counting all our tears and all our sighs. Nay, let them only see us while we wear the mask.
We smile, but, O great Christ, our cries to thee from tortured souls arise. We sing, but, oh, the clay is vile, beneath our feet and long the mile. But let the world dream otherwise. We wear the mask.
And today, many of us still mask ourselves. We move through the capture, survive through the horrors of the Middle Passage, through slavery, through the struggle of the emancipation. The American Missionary Association continued the work began by assisting the former slaves as they sent teachers to the South. They built schools, they built churches, they published books to ensure those who have been mistreated might be educated and enabled to make contributions in this world and that they might rise up.
You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may trod me in the dirt, but still, like dust, I'll rise.
Does my sassiness upset you? Why are you beset with gloom? Because I walk like I've got oil wells pumping in my living room.
Just like moons and like suns, with the certainty of tides, just like hope springing high, still I'll rise.
Did you want to see me broken, bowed head and lowered eyes? My shoulders falling down like teardrops, weakened by my soulful cry.
Does my haughtiness offend you? Don't take it awful hard, because I'm laughing like I've got gold mines digging in my own backyard.
You may shoot me with your words, you may cut me with your eyes. You may kill me with your hatefulness, but still, like air, I'll rise.
Does my sexiness upset you? Does it come as a surprise that I dance like I got diamonds in my upper thighs?
Out of the husk of history shame, I rise. Out of a past that's rooted in pain, I rise. I am a river, leaping and wide, welling and swelling, I bear in the tide. Leaving behind nights of terror and fear, I rise. Onto a daybreak that's so wondrously clear, I rise. Bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave, I am the hope and the dream of the slave. I rise. I rise. I rise. Indeed, we rise. We rise up with hope and promise.
We, barriers of the dreams, affirm that a new vision of hope is emerging.
We pledge to work in a community in which justice is actively present.
We affirm that there is a struggle yet ahead.
Yet we know that in the struggle is the hope for the future. We affirm that we are co-creators of the future, not passive pawns.
And we stand united in affirmation of our hope and vision of just and inclusive society.
We affirm the unity of all persons.
We affirm brotherhood and sisterhood that allows us to touch upon each other's humanity.
We affirm a unity that opens our eyes, ears, and hearts to different, common oppression, sufferings, and pain.
Yet we are one in the image of God, and we celebrate our hopes for human unity. Within ourselves and within the gathered community, we will discover the strength not to hide any difference.
Affirming that hope, publicly expressed, energizes and enables us to move forward. Together, we pledge action to transcend barriers, be they racial, political, economical, social, or religious.
We pledge to make our tomorrow become today.
As we celebrate this day, we recommit ourselves to carry God in our hearts, keeping Christ in our minds, and truth and justice on our lips.
Shinhi limahe. Stongo. Shinhi limahe. They're not all Indians. I don't know if we can teach them anything or not. Stongo. Shinhi limahe. Greetings. Sakim Madoyes. My name is Sakim. I am here from Tallahassee, Florida. I usually don't like introductions, so I'm not introducing. This is Mary Johns. She doesn't like introductions, so I'm not introducing. This is Kate Toluga. She doesn't like introductions, so I'm not introducing. What I would like to do is just talk to you for 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 10, 30 minutes, maybe 6 hours. No collections yet. I knew you would love that. You see, I'm one half Native American. You might say I'm the white sheep of my family. Sometimes I'm an embarrassment to my mother, and sometimes I'm a great joy. With anyone of a mixed blood descent, as all of you may know by now, you can come in all sizes and colors and all hues and shades in between. But we all come in only one size, Humanbeings, human being, and that is the bottom line. Now, the other reason for me being here is because I am from Apalachicola, the Apalachicola tribal town. We're from the south, southeast, you know, Florida, Georgia, Alabama, the Carolinas, Mississippi, Louisiana, Texas, no, all the way up into even Maryland. But the southeast, I knew they would get a rise out of you for that one. But in the southeast, we are different than other people. Everyone is familiar with Native Americans, but I am here to tell you that although you know it, you don't realize you know it. Not all Native Americans used to live in teepees. Some lived in hogans. Some lived in pueblos. Some lived in wickiups. Some lived in longhouses. Some live in chiqui and chugol. They live in a multitude of dwellings. Not all Native Americans ride spotted ponies, though there's nothing wrong with riding a good spotted pony, believe me. And not all Native Americans beat on drums and jump up and down. But there is nothing wrong with beating on a drum and having a good round dance. Any adults here? Or having a good 49 dance afterwards. Oh, there are Native Americans. I heard the laughter. You see, Native Americans are like others. We come in a variety of cultures. We come in a variety of languages. 355 spoken on this continent between the Mexican and the Canadian border, and many of these languages as different from each other as English is from Mandarin, as German is from Chinese, as Latin is from Swahili. 355 languages. Talk about diversity. Native Americans can give the world a primer in diversity. So, not all Native Americans ride those spotted ponies and beat on those drums. We have a different singing tradition, and you are about to experience it. It goes like this. Are you ready? Repeat after me, and do not make any judgments until we get through the whole song, because if you judge in advance, you're going to be in deep trouble. Here we go. It goes like this. Yo. All right. That's what you don't do. I'm going to sing that sound just like that. Yo. And then you're going to sing the same thing, but you're going to let your voice go up just a little. So you go, yo. Let it fall down. Try that. Now that's what you do when I do. Yo. And then everyone says, whee. Oh, this is going to be good. After that, everything that I say, you copy until we get something that's called a chorus. Now, you'll know the chorus because it's long and it repeats, and it'll sound like this. That's the chorus, and when we get to it, you hang on to the chorus because I'm going to sing the verses, and some of them I'm not going to translate. All right, now you can't do this sitting down. On your feet, boys and girls, mothers and daddies. I don't have a drum, but you will get into the rhythm. Hey, 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 you're slow on the
To which you all shout like this, Mado! Now let's do the end of it so you can do that Mado. Hilo Hawai'i. This is different than the relationship that Christianity as a whole teaches. Christianity as a whole does seek, although it doesn't say so, it seeks a type of uniformity. We seek the individual experience, and within that individual experience, we're able to embrace many more in terms of brotherhood, sisterhood, motherhood, and fatherhood. In fact, for most of Native Americans, Creator, she is more often thought of as woman than he is thought of as male. But Creator is the parent of us all. Creator has two halves, two natures. The spiritual nature, the energy, the love. Creator, power. But all of this is expressed in the physical form we call Mother Earth. Father Spirit, Mother Earth. So, one thing that all Native Americans recognize is this oneness of Creator with two natures, male and female, light and dark, summer and winter. We also recognize from one part of this continent to the next 4 stages: infancy, youth, adulthood, elderhood. I like that better than maturity. It makes me sound old. I prefer to be elderhood. Just kin to your mother. You can't treat your mother's sister as your mother.
Square ground that it didn't seem as though people had equal roles as far as male and female. In fact, I remember slaving all day of breath. And as Creator has provided for us, we provide for the men. We hold the traditions and the power. Our power and our traditions are taught and expressed through our children, as Creator's power is expressed through us, co-creators, on this plane. We even acknowledge this plane as our mother, Earth, who is responsible for all life, which we know as interconnected with one another. Woman, co-creator, and keeper of life through her children, and is responsible for their care, holds the ownership for all material possessions and for all the family decisions. This decision-making is necessary for the family's survival. And this cultural tradition of decision-making extends to all aspects of our lives, including our political and ceremonial life. This is why women take care when choosing what men to
Of all the children. And then all of a sudden, this put me into a matriarch position, responsible for looking after the children of the rest of my aunts and uncles. This is a heavy thing that you have to think about it very carefully. I am now in a position of what my grandmother was doing. Some years ago, when I was your age, peers and hang out at the nearest little burger place, and play jukebox. And, this is a little bit different for you guys. I know that. You guys hang out at the arcade and play those games. Yeah, but your grandmothers and grandfathers, your parents, they still exist. And you will find that today, if you do not take advantage of the experience of your elders, you are missing out. Because I'm telling you, from experience, I wish I had listened to all that my grandmothers and grandfathers had to say. And another thing, if you get a chance to record what they have to say, do it. Because now I've forgotten half of what I learned from them. And that included, folklore, stories.
Central America. You lived in South America. You lived in the islands. You are Native Americans. You do not belong to one country. You belong to one continent. If you have Native American blood in your veins, that means a grandmother, a great-grandmother, a great-great-grandmother walked this continent before you. Please stand up.
We are the children of the sun. We are the children of the moon. We are the children that live on the back of the turtle, Aniwita, North America. We are the first teachers of North America. We conserved our resources. We sought balance and we sought harmony. Not only that, in the beginning, we welcomed all who came. As you look, there are many of Native American descent, from a mixed blood as myself, a full blood, an in-between blood. If you have as much as 1/16th, 1/32nd Native American ancestry, you should stand. If you have just a very small amount, you should stand, because it makes us all one people. But now, most important.
And on behalf of the National Youth Event Planning Committee, I want to sincerely thank you, and I want to present them symbolically to the person standing next to me, who is Dr. Bill Towns, Superintendent of Rural Schools here in South Carolina, for which he will distribute the books on your behalf to children throughout the rural areas of South Carolina.